Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be focusing on Venice for today's postcard travel journal spread. My friend collected quite a few things whilst she was on the travel. So she's got a train ticket, a museum ticket, this kind of like a postcard-esque type thing of a place that she went, and this postcard, as well as this image. So there's quite a few things to work with, and of course, as we all know, I like to supplement it with my own collection of things. So I have somewhat of an idea for today's video, as well as some other additional maybes that I want to include, but I guess we'll just see how we go, because I can go a little bit over the top, especially with things that are like branded with Venice or any page that I'm doing. I'm like, I have to include it. But like, do I really want Venice Airlines? Who knows? So we'll put all the primary stuff over here, because the more of that I can use, the better. I do know I want to create a pocket out of this. This scrap piece I have, it's from a children's encyclopedia, I believe. And it's the book, and I just love it. I used the main piece of it in my recipe journal that I'm working on very, very slowly. This travel journal is my primary project at the moment, but that will be coming out soon too. There might already be a few videos up by the time I post this. I don't really have a plan in terms of uploads and scheduling. I've just been hoarding videos, recording and hoarding them. Nothing's posted at the moment as this is being recorded. So I want this to be a pocket. Yes. And do I go ahead and try? I'm going to try this glue very lightly on these corners. We're going to go a little bit in, so that way it doesn't spread too badly. But I do always like to make as much room for adding things into these pockets as possible. So it's a delicate balance. Just a little bit there. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to go ahead, flip this around, and glue it edge to edge. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Another thing we're going to do is just hole punch this from the start. Again, just so I can get a very good concept of space. And in case I want to embellish that pocket, how is that going to impact it with this hole punch? Okay, so we'll keep that scrap because I do like it. And from here, there's not a lot of writing space, so I pulled this from my stash and thought it could just sit in that pocket. It's a little bit big, so we might need to trim it. These are an absolute must, so these need to come in here. And how close can we get it? Pretty close. Okay. I already love that. But maybe we go like this, so we can see a little bit more color peeking through from the back there. I think I have an Italy postcard somewhere. I thought I pulled one. Oh, there it is, right in front of us. Let's use this. Put a little bit of ink on the edges, just to make it that little bit vintage. Over the top, get rid of a little bit of that white. And here, I think we're gonna go ahead and place it under there, because it's just got the most beautiful orange color to complement what we've already got going on with this page. So we'll go ahead and use the glue stick for this. And placed it right over the top there on a little bit of an angle. And then the hole punch again, right on top. Oh, beautiful. You can still see Italia and and stick that corner down really nicely. Okay, so it's coming together very well. If I put this here on a little bit of an angle, as long as I can see that orange sunset in the back of that castle, and then pull that a little bit higher. Okay, from there, that can't go too close because it will obstruct the hole, like that. From there, do we want to include this hotel? No, because I feel like we've already got the castle. We don't need another building. I like Venetian soap there. Yep, we're going with it. Going with it. I think I used this in my other travel journal that I made for myself. Beautiful. Venetian soap. Should have inked that, but that's okay. From here, what are we thinking? I don't typically embellish the postcard itself, but I think today it calls for it. And perhaps we make this an up tuck. Whether or not we choose to use it as such is another question, but it's always nice to have the option, I think. And again, she can always add her own, oh, it's not coming out, her own elements to it. Oh, I think it's a little bit clogged, like that, and like that. And we'll just do that as a corner element, corner up tuck from Venice. Oh, this is coming together nicely. Where to from here? I don't like how that obstructs. Okay, I don't think we'll use that one in today's spread. Do we want Empire? E for Empire. It is a nice element, but I don't think it's for this page. And I really do like this, but I just don't know how to incorporate it, which is very unfortunate. I think it would go beautifully. Do I just slide it in there and give her it as an element to write on? Can I put Venice Airlines on it? That's actually quite cute. Do I just cut it to size and put it in here like that? This needs to be cut shorter, so let's cut off a line on this, and we can use this as a sizer for this other thing. So we'll go 1, 2. Let's see how that fits. Yeah, that fits nicely, I think. I want this card in front, this card in front, just to have some layering happening. And then perhaps, how do I want to make this work? All right, firstly, I think I want to cut this off, this bit of the music. Beautiful. And then cut this bit off, because I really like the flowers. Oh, that didn't, oh yes, I did cut it. Okay, so how does that go in terms of size? It's exactly the size of the postcard. So we're just gonna go a little bit higher on this end to cut that off. And we just want it to sit there, but it's still way too tall. I like that bud. Do we put it on top? No, we don't do that. Do we make it a long piece that we tuck in? That's not bad at all. Perhaps we just make it a long tuck. And again, she can write on that. What do we think? Even this flower is beautiful. This one here. I'll use F for Florence when I make that page actually. Romance. I did like this because it did have Venice, sorry. Venice Airlines, and it matches the gondola very nicely. But do I like that landscape is the question. I don't think I do. Perhaps we do that. I'm not sold on it, but what we will do is just as a little element, if this decides to come up. There we go. And let's put that. Do we put that there and then put the flower next to it? Definitely not. Maybe just right in the center here. Or up the top. Do we want to put any ribbon on it? No, I don't think we want to do that. All right, I think we're going to go ahead and put it in the corner here. Oh, let's ink first. Let's ink this a little bit. And I think we're going to keep the square edges for this one. Just to grunge it up that little bit, and then we're going to put Venice Airlines at the very bottom. Perfect. That's just going to sit under here for now. Just for now. Make sure it's straight. Do we ink up this page? No, I don't think I'm going to. And I don't think I'm going to ink up that side either. We're just going to have it sit there. This needs to be like that. And that goes in like that. Beautiful. I'm really happy with that actually. Do we need any other things? That covers up too much of the rose. I don't like that. Empire. No. I think that might be it, guys. Thank you for tagging along for this relatively straightforward video piecing together a page on Venice. I think it's very effective. We've got an up tuck here that I didn't actually plan on using, but I'm glad we have. A little pocket on this page, tucked in some of her tickets, and somewhere to write. Perfect. Again, thank you all so much for watching and tagging along. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll be back soon. Bye-bye.